Well, hi, hello, my dear students. Welcome to my video lecture class. Right up to now, I uploaded video lectures on the topic Newton's laws of motion. Please go through that previous lectures. So today we are going to start one more lecture on this Newton's laws of motion. Again, I come back with a new concept and newer formulas. So please be focused and watch the lecture till the end. Definitely, you will get an idea. So observe carefully. So first of all, we are going to start at Newton's first law of motion. So in the last lecture, I defined Newton's first law of motion. So what is the definition of Newton's first law? If your body is at rest, it always wants to be rest. If your body is in motion, it always wants to be in a motion unless applied external force on it. So unless applied external force on it, if any body is at rest, it always wants to be rest. If any body is in motion, it always wants to be in motion. This is a definition of Newton's first law. Right, today we are going to start and we are going to discuss the topic types of inertia. Okay, how many types of inertia we had? We had three types of inertia. First type is inertia of rest. Inertia of rest. Second type is inertia of motion. Third one is inertia of direction. So these are three important types of inertia. Okay, so what is a definition of inertia? The inability of a body to change state of rest, state of motion, or state of direction by itself is called inertia. So inertia is mainly three types: inertia of rest, inertia of motion, inertia of direction. Okay, so first of all, inertia of rest. So how to define inertia of rest, how to define inertia of motion, how to define inertia of direction, we will see. So first one, inertia of rest. So what is the definition of inertia of rest? The inability of a body, the inability of a body, inability of a body to change its state of rest, to change its state of rest, to change its state of rest by itself, okay, the inability of a body to change its state of rest. What is the meaning of this? The body is at rest, it can't able to change its position by itself. We are applying force on this, then only can able to change its position, but it doesn't able to change its position by itself. So that is the thing. So the inability of a body to change its state of rest by itself is called inertia of rest. Inertia of rest. Best example. The best example is the passengers inside bus or at rest now bus will start suddenly bus will start suddenly. The passengers inside bus are at rest Now bus will start suddenly and moves forward. Bus was started suddenly and moves forward. Then passengers inside bus, passengers inside bus will fall backwards, Have you got this? What he given? So initially some passengers are inside bus, they are at rest position. Now bus was suddenly started, what will happen? Whenever bus is suddenly started, the passengers inside bus will fall backwards, so because what is the reason? Due to Newton's first law only, because up to passenger rest positions. So whether bus is suddenly start means, the if any body is at rest, it's always wants to be rest. That's why they are not able to ready to move forward. So that's why their move fall backwards. So bus was suddenly started, the passengers inside bus will move backward. This is the best example for inertia of rest. And what is the definition of inertia of rest? So if you inability of a body to change its state of rest by itself is called inertia of rest. This is the best example for inertia of rest. Next, I am going to explain second type, inertia of motion. Inertia of motion. So second type of inertia of motion. Inertia of motion. Okay, inertia of motion. So what is the definition for this? The inability of a body, to change its state of motion by itself is called inertia of motion. So what is the meaning for this? The inability of a body. For example, if a body is in a motion, the inability of a body to change its motion by itself. That means it can't able to change its motion by itself. So that is the meaning. If any body is in motion, it can't able to change its motion by itself. Whether we are applying external force on it, definitely it will changes. So that is the meaning of this. So inertia of motion. The best example is the passengers inside bus are in motion with bus. Now driver suddenly apply brakes, then passengers will fall forward. So this is very important. Some passengers are inside bus. Okay, simple example, please focus Focus. Some passengers are inside bus. Bus is in motion. So definitely the passengers inside bus also in motion. Is it or not? Right. Bus is in motion. Definitely the passengers inside the bus also are in motion. Now suddenly the driver was applied brakes. Suddenly driver was applied brakes. What will happen? The passengers inside bus or what will happen now? The passengers inside bus will fall forward because up to they are in motion. The passengers up to they are in motion. That's why they are always wants to be in a motion. They are not able to change their position by themselves. They are not able to change their position themselves. That's why up to bus is in motion. That's why passengers also is in motion. So suddenly the driver was applied brakes, but they are moving forward. So this is the best example for inertia of motion. Okay. So next third type. Next third type. Inertia of direction. Inertia of direction. Inertia of direction. Inertia of direction. What is the definition? The inability of a body. The inability of a body. Ability of a body to change its state of direction, to change state of direction by itself is called inertia of direction. Inertia of direction. Example. So the main example for this is simple example. If a person drives a car, okay, while he takes turn, for example, our road should contain some turns, some slopes, is it or not? So person was take turn, okay, take turn. Person, while he takes turn, person inside car experiences outward force. For example, the car is going to be taking turn like this. If it is going to be making turn like this, but up to now the person in the car is in straight line motion. So that's why person was always wants to be in a straight line motion according to Newton's first law. Person inside the car is always wants to be in a straight line motion. So that's why he can't able to change its position quickly. So some force is experienced on that person. That force is called outward force. So that force, some force is applied on that person. Even though he moves, for example, by taking turns, we are going to move in this direction. If you are going to be moving in this direction, we are going to fall in this side. So like this, we are going to be taking turns. But we are experiencing some outward force on that person. Okay. So that means some force is grab that person. Some force is grab that person to become a stable. Okay, you can't able to move in that direction, so you have to stable like this. So like for that purpose, some forces grab that person, So what is that force here? That is outward force. So that force is responsible for due to inertia. So inertia of direction means the inability of a body to change its direction. Simple thing. While taking turns, we are not able to quickly take turns. So due to this law of inertia, because we are always if we are taking, we are moving in a straight line means our body is always wants to be moving in a straight line only. We are moving in a curved manner means our body is always wants to be in a curved manner. Okay, so that's why it suddenly takes turns means it experiences some outward force on it. So okay, so this is about inertia of direction. So this is about the overall lecture, types of inertia. So again we'll discuss some more details about this Newton's first law of motion on next lecture. So thank you for supporting me, thank you for encouraging me. So I hope you all are understood this lecture. Again I'll come back with new concepts. Thank you so much.